pure quality.
What's funny?
Oh, there's a story in here about a Glasgow woman. Listen. In a fit of revenge, she cut off her husband Sandy Mellish's private part and chucked it in a skip. Lush. You go, girlfriend, go.
That's funny.
Of course it is. I mean, it's extreme, but hey.
I've got your logic extremely. Oh, here's another one. You'll love this.
Oh, what is it?
A woman with a 42-inch chest lost one of her nipples in an accident at work with a bacon slicer.
Oh, that's in very poor taste, that.
Well, I'm to extreme, but hey, I mean, what is the difference here?
There's a world of difference. The wife was provoked by her husband's behaviour. The other was an unfortunate accident.
I see. So what you're actually saying is, in the great gender card game of life, a pair of tits beats a single cock high.
I don't like the tone of this conversation.
That's your trouble, lady, isn't it? Penis envy.
Oh, is that a fact? Well, I certainly don't envy yours. I've seen hanging moles that are more impressive in that thing. Oh, no, is that the time? I need to start getting ready for Peach's birthday party.
Since when did it become our job to throw the Wayne's birthday party?
Since her mother went up the remedial wing to visit Gash. It perks her up to see the man that chucked her more clinically depressed than she is.
That's just par for the course nowadays, isn't it? Why is everything men's fault? Hello? Jamesie.
I've done a terrible thing. It's my own fault.
What do you mean? What's happened?
I'll just say it. I humped a midget.
Oh, is that right? You humped a knot in a tree once. You didn't ring me about that.
I know, but I'm afraid there's been a development.
Oh. Right, I'll be right there. Oh, honey drawers.
What is it, Crispy Wise?
Would you mind if I were to pop out for a moment?
Not at all. You do whatever the hell you want, but you make sure you are back in time for Peach's birthday party, right?
Aye, Are you sure you want this kid?
I'm sure.
I tried to buy her a wrap. I said, look, here's £4.50 up front and there's a £5 waiting and a scratch card for you after the termination.
It's not a question of money. I've told you before.
Listen, I am not wishing to be indelicate here, but are you sure it's his?
I've had a scan done. The Wayne's got 2 horns and a tail and was reading a copy of Asian Babes.
It's his, all right.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to bring the kid up myself, and then I thought, I don't want my child hating me because he doesn't know who his father is.
When you say he...
Like I said, I've had a scan done. We've even picked a name.
Henry.
Henry? Him for a father, Henry for a name. He's all he needs is red hair and he'll have the full bob-bag hat trick.
What am I going to do that? I mean, I'm not ready for the responsibilities of fatherhood. I'm still sowing my wild oats.
I'm 62.
What?
It's a compliment. I cherished you enough to lie to you.
There is, of course, one other consideration.
I know he's married. That's why we're here.
That's why we phoned you, Rab. I don't know what you do about Ella.
You two talk it over. You will support me, won't you, Jamesie?
How can you even ask that? This is our child. Hit me. Who do you know that'll put in a wheelie bin for a tenner?
You can't do that, for God's sake. This is your son.
You don't understand, Rab. No having Wayne's was Ella's greatest tragedy.
I know that, Jamesie, I know that.
I mean, news like this could be a devastating blow. There's no telling how she'll react.
You're bloody right. You'll have to be delicate here. You'll have to break it to her gently.
I will. I'll just say, Ella, No offence, but I'm the Eggman, so get it right up you.
I'd maybe skip the fingers if I was you. Hey, well, all the best.
Hey, don't go, Rap. I can't do a thing like this cold, can I? Please stay and have a drink with me first.
I can't, Jamesie. I'm due at Peach's birthday party.
Oh, see, plenty of time for your grandwayne, but none for your godson.
Godson?
That's right. Godfather.
Well, maybe just a one.
You really like dancing, don't you, Nana?
Oh, lad, I've had plenty of practice, pet, up the Lindella in the 60s. Other lassies dance in their handbags. I dance with your grand as they lay pished on the floor.
When's it coming back, Nana? I'm running out of pish music and we need to cut the cake.
Oh, don't you worry, pet. I'll wipe the flavour of that useless sack of shite when I get my hands on him.
It's my birthday.
Oh, in a happy, joyous way.
Hello!
Grandpa!
Hello, sweetheart! Oh, there's it all. Come on, let's do some shapes. Big is it? Off the arm! Party off.
Go on.
It's true, Ella. I have been seeing a vivacious young dwarf. It started out as a one-off, but I quickly grew enchanted by the novelty of having a mini pump lover, and now, alas, she is with child.
I see.
And hopefully a normal, healthy child, but, well, even if it turns out to be something that's sitting in a high chair with a full beard and chewing tobacco, that won't bother me. Because a wain's a wain, am I right?
You're right, Jamesie. A wain's a wain. Ironic, isn't it? We tried for 30 years to have a wee. What's her name?
Sneezy. He's made that up. It's Irene. And she's not a real dwarf. She's merely a scale model of a human being kind of thing. No.
Forgive me, but I'm puzzled. What exactly would any young, self-respecting wee lassie see in the likes of you?
Tragically, Irene suffers from a terrible illness. She has what doctors call a bike.
That would explain it. Maybe medical science will come up with a cure one day. But in the meantime, this is my solution.
There you go. Listen, I'm sorry I was late for your party, sweetheart, but, well, I took my feet out for a walk, you see, and then I made the mistake of letting them off the leash, and they darted into a pub, so I had to run in after them. I'll tell you, that is the last time I will buy hush puppies. Back soon.
You promised me faithfully that you would be back in time.
Oh, come on, Mary, sweetheart. Angel drawers, nothing like that. Come on. I'll put on a wee bit of the Molly Citrus or the Tink Tonks or whatever the hell the winds are listening to nowadays, and we'll have a wee dance.
Oh, bugger off. I don't want any wee dance. We've got relationship issues, and the only way we are going to resolve them is... Hold on. Ella, look, I can't talk now.
Oh, really?
You can't have Jamesie's what?
Really?
Oh, Rab, would you stop being so selfish? Listen to the... Oh, Rab, what have I done? Oh, I was just about to cut the cake.
Don't scare the Waynes. Don't scare the Waynes. Distract them. Oh,
Grandpa, what's that sticking out your chest?
This is just a wee game that your granny and I sometimes play. It's called Breed Knife Hoopla. Remember, Breed Knife Hoopla, Mary.
Oh, aye. Hours of fun for all the family. What's this?
Rab, my life is over.
Oh, stop it, for God's sake. Lots of men get by without a willy.
Name one.
I'll rephrase that. Married men get by without a willy.
Well, I'm married, and I still need it.
Oh, garbage. After the first 5 years, what married couple can be bothered having sex?
Well, know each other, obviously. That's repulsive. But there's randoms out there. Empty, shabby, demeaning affairs. I mean, they're what made my life worth living.
Ella was under stress. You got another bird pregnant. Anyway, what about me? What about me, eh? 2 inches lower. This could have been my heart, boy.
That flesh wound. Another couple of feet low and it could have been yours.
All right, I'm getting the picture.
Rab, you know how much I love my thing, mate. I mean, other kids growing up, well, I mean, they had their budgies and their goldfish. Oh, me. I had Cocky. I love them. I take them out, play well, stroke them, nuzzle them.
Oh, stop it, for God's sake. You're giving me the bulk.
I want them back. You've got to help me.
Yes, Mr. Cotter, Mr. Nesbitt. How are you both doing?
Well, for a man whose wife has just scored double tops in his chest plate, no bad. But my colleague here is feeling an unaccustomed draft in the old crutch vicinity.
Yes. Great pity that we couldn't locate the missing part, you know. I mean, if we'd found it in good time and, you know, kept in the right conditions, then, you know, a regraft would have been possible. Sadly.
This sounds daft, Doctor. But I know Cocky's still out there. Somewhere. Calling to me. Maybe trapped. Maybe in pain.
Oh, catch a grip of yourself. It's your walloper you're talking about, not Skippy the bush kangaroo.
Unfortunately, Mrs. Cotter wasn't much help. She's at the police station now, but they say she's traumatised. She has very little recollection of what happened.
Doctor, tell me I'll pump again.
Well, with the missing tissue, you know, a full recovery would have been possible. Without it, well...
Rab, there's still a chance.
Oh, aye, of course there is. But, well, you heard what the man said there, James. You know, with every passing minute...
You've got to help me, Rab. Do you remember that film, Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia?
Aye.
Well, bring me the walloper of Jamesie Cotter.
Well, if Bilbo Baggins can go in search of a ring, I could maybe play Hunt the Helmet, eh?
I wish I could help you, but my mind's a blank.
Oh, think back, Ella, for goodness. When did you last see it?
About 1992, and even then I had my eyes shut and I was thinking of Chuck Norris.
You don't remember anything at all?
I mind him telling me that he'd made this lassie pregnant. I was about to make a pan of soup. I lunged at him. Next thing I know, I'm running down the street with a Tupperware box in my hand. The rest's a total blackout.
Take your time, Mrs. Cotter.
Where did you put it in that Tupperware box for? Were you going to cook it for your tea?
I don't know. Do you think I might have been looking for ice?
Ice? That'll be it, to preserve it. Now, where would you have gone? The local fishmonger, the butcher?
Fresh food in Govan? You kidding? No. There's only one place. You leave it with me.
Oh, Rob.
Oh, it's you. Looking for another game of husband darts, eh? You want to get round the clock in my ribcage this time?
Look, it was an accident. I'm really sorry.
Aye. I'll speak to you later.
Where are you going?
I am away out to look for cock. I never thought I'd ever hear myself saying that.
Ah, you're right, Rob. Ella came tearing in here earlier. She was in a helly state. She had this Tupperware box and she asked me to put it in the icebox for her, so that's what I did.
Oh, thank God.
How, what's the big deal?
Did she not tell you what was in it?
Nope.
If only you knew how often he dreamed of you holding that thing in your hand. Well, I'll tell you this. I've had some queer things in my playpiece in my time, but never one of these. I mean, you have to say, it looks harmless enough, doesn't it? But see, if you're a man, it never gives you any peace. A penis, well, it's kind of like a supermodel, insanely insecure and demanding constant attention. I suppose, well, nature made us that way because of the competition for females, no. No, a penis is actually a man's most prized possession, and he jealously guards it with every fibre of his being. Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Oh. This calls for drastic action.
You all right there? You going to wear that watch out the amount of time you spend looking at it?
Oh, nice one. If you'll excuse me, I've just suffered a tragic loss and I'm hoping it can be repaired.
Yes, me too. Sandy Mellish is my name. You probably read about me in the local paper.
Oh, you're the guy that had these...
Exactly. I heard about your misfortune. Thought I'd pop along to cheer you up. What about those nurses, eh? All those buns and not a sausage between us. Just unlucky.
Marvellous, eh? My mate's out there right now. He's trying to hunt mine down.
A race against the cock, right? Yes, I know. That's the sort of joke that pissed off the surgeon.
See if he finds it. Do you think they can fix it?
Oh, yes. What they've done with me is to stitch mine onto my body to keep the circulation going while they prepare for the operation.
Aye, I've heard about that. Where'd they put it on your leg?
Unfortunately, no. Like I said, never piss off a surgeon. Bad bastards.
Right, you beaky bastards. Who's getting a willy? Come on! Is it you? Is it you? Dear God, you're supposed to be vegetarians, you dozy big idiots that you are. Bet you never seen this on the living planet, eh? Big David Attenborough slugging the wildlife with a beer ball. Right, Hitchcock. You're claimed.
Oh, you did it, lad, you did it. I prayed to big Jehovah for this. I said, Lord, put an end to plague and famine, and then take a swatch on the elder part and see if you can find my Hampton wick.
Aye, well, just calm down a wee bit, Jamesie. They've got to make sure it's the right gull yet, you know.
Oh, I hope so, Rab. Would I hope so?
Mr. Cotter, good news. We have your missing member. Yes. It was lodged in the gullet of the bird.
A blowjob off a seagull. Another first for Jamesie Cotter, eh?
We'd better get into theatre.
Rab, if I don't come through this, you tell wee Henry about his old man, eh?
Oh, aye, I'll tell him.
You tell him his daddy was rampant, right? You tell him he was conceived in a public toilet while I peeked through a glory hole at two gays harrying an oven-ready chicken. You make him proud of me, Rab.
I will, Jamesie. I will. All the best. You'll be all right. Right, aye.
I've had a word with my superior, Mrs. Nesbitt, and there's good news. If your husband were to agree that the assault was accidental...
Assault?
You stabbed me with a bread knife. What would you call it? Reiki massage?
That the assault was accidental, we could drop any possible criminal charge. Well,
All right. I'll do it in one condition. That she gets anger management therapy.
Anger management?
That's right. Shout at the officer. Let her know how much you don't need that murderous rage of yours calmed down.
You bastard. What about your drinking?
Oh, would you hear that abuse? I mean, if you had to listen to that every day, would you not take a wee snifter yourself, officer?
Does your wife have a history of violence against you, Mr. Nesbitt?
Oh, you don't know the half of it. Any's the time I've had to pump on the Ray-Bans before I go and do the Saturday shop, because big Serena Williams there has given me a backhander.
Is this true, Mrs. Nesbitt?
He's a lying toe rag. Oh, you're pure lapping this up, aren't you?
See, that's all the badness coming out now.
We'll be taking a calculated risk, Mrs. Nesbitt. We need to have your word you won't raise your hands to your husband again.
All right. I'll go to anger management.
Oh, thank God, I've waited for years to hear these words.
Bloody delays, eh? What's the matter with you? You don't got a merry quirk to make the time go even slower.
Funnily enough, I've been thinking about it. If this regrafting doesn't take, I'm going to devote my life to others. I'm going to go to Afghanistan and entertain the troops. What do you think?
Are you familiar with the term friendly fire?
What about you? What will you do if yours doesn't take?
I've thought about it a lot. I'm going to go the whole hog and become a female hooker. Really? I've spent the last 62 years with a dick between my legs. It's too late to stop now.
Ah, Mr. Cotter, Mr. Mellish. Sorry to have kept you. It's been a bloody madhouse in that surgery today. Anyway, we're ready for you now. I think. Fingers crossed. Right. Oh, no.
One thing about this job, it's really, really boring. You learn how to sleep with your eyes open. But not today. This case, it's a real belter. Mr. Nesbitt, I believe that you and your wife have something to say to the court in conclusion.
Yes, Your Honour. I am here to vouch for the good character of Ella Cotter.
Aye, and I am here to vouch for the bad character of James Cotter.
Your Honour, I have known Ella for more than 40 years. You could never have met a more cheerful, loyal, sunny, bright, trusting person. Then she married Jamesie. Within a year, she'd applied for a gun licence.
And I have known James Erwin Cotter for 40 years. As his closest friend, I can honestly say that no more odious specimen of humanity has ever left a trail of slime behind it as it crawled along the gutter. When he was born, he took a swallow dive into the U-bend of life and never resurfaced. In the septic tank of his reeking mind, he is the lizard king of defecation. The turd's turd.
I'm taking a bullet for you here today. You know that, don't you?
I know that, Jamesie. I know that.
Together, we plead for clemency.
Aye, give us clemency, you shower of fat-ass middle-class bastard.
Let's face it, we're all a bit on the nutty side, and being married makes us even nuttier, which is why, and you might think me crack for doing this, but I'm going to give Mrs. Cotter another chance.
Mary?
Right, now let's all go home, pull on our gimp suit, and enjoy life. Case dismissed.
I'm not going to jail. Oh, thank God.
Oh, Ella, I'm not pleased for you.
Hello?
Hello, Scotland, eh? Fairest legal system in the world. Justice for the Bampot, by the Bampot. Who's that?
Aye. She's had the wing.
He's got your eyes, Jamesie.
So these eyes. What's his Wally like?
Did you have a hard time at the birth, Hen?
Caesarean section. Now I know how John Hurt felt in Alien.
No matter, sweetheart. It was worth it. Because that means it'll still be a nice snug fit down there for Daddy.
Stop it. She might cut it off.
You're forgetting something, Jamesie. You're married.
Aye, but in name only. But my marriage is nothing but a hideous mockery. A hollow sham based on a deep and abiding love for my wife, which just seems to grow stronger. Ella! I never saw you there.
Irene and Henry, I take it.
That's us.
He's a beautiful baby, isn't he, Ella?
Aye, he is.
Yeah, Irene, do you think maybe Ella could have a wee hoddy the baby, eh?
Aye, right. Sure. Yous wouldn't mind?
Of course not.
You go ahead, sweetheart. Look, the window's hiding any sharp objects.
You know what I'm thinking, don't you, Jamesie? Huh? This should have been me and you.
If only, Ella. If only.
But we weren't as lucky as Rab and Mary.
No, right enough. He wasn't as lucky as us. If we knew that him and Wayne's was going to turn out unhappily, would we go ahead and date just the same? Mind you, how can we answer that?
Rab?
What?
Look.
Ah, put that bloody thing away.
Sorry, Rab. Oh, it's just lovely to have Cocky back to his old self again. Ella even gave me a BJ last night, out of guilt. She said it was much bigger than she remembered. Almost like it was a different one.
Well, it was a different one, eh?
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's just a thought, but they were mad busy up that hospital that day, remember? What if they got you and that other guy mixed up, you know?
Stop. Don't go there.
Hey, you!
It has been a mistake. Let me see yours.
Cox, eh? Can't live with them, can't live without them.
Come here. Come here.
Russell Howard and Milton Jones join the teams to turn the news on its head tomorrow, Mock the Week, here on BBC Two at 10. And there's more comedy tonight on BBC One. Sarah Millican and Amanda Byram on the panel for Ask Rod Gilbert at 10:45.